What's up, little pups? I'm sure you've seen the mob attacks for the Elite Trainer boxes at Target, the massive amount of complaints online, and the poker rep videos. Card prices for the newest things are out of control. Prismatic Eeveelutions is about to drop, and hopefully it's not just the release we're talking about. Prices have been going absolutely insane on this set, from the Seal Elite Trainer boxes at $150 to the Umbreon selling for $1,000 already. Just know that Pokemon has dropped a statement regarding the craze from Prismatic Eeveelutions and the supply issues that distributors find themselves with. But before you get too optimistic, just remember that manipulation is very much a thing. And I wouldn't be too sure we're gonna get those MSRP numbers for Elite Trainer boxes at like $50 anytime soon, even with a reprint. A study with a sample size of 2,700 packs showed us that to get an SIR, you need to open up about 52 packs, and to get a Master Ball you need to get about 19 packs opened. Now you might be thinking, well, that's about the previous set, Surging Sparks level. Well, you fail to consider that there are 31 SIRs and there are 67 Master Balls, so it's about 1,600 packs to pull a specific SIR. So it's about 600 packs for you to open that Sylveon that you want. You know what other card takes about 1,600 packs to open? None other than the holy grail of modern Pokemon, Umbreon from Evolving Skies. Yeah, this is definitely Evolving Skies 2.0. Me personally, I'll be waiting for the third reprint in a year from now to add any of it to my personal collection. Now, if you'd like to open some of this and not have to wait a year, I do run a rip and ship, and while I don't have a distributor and had to get packs just the same way as you guys, I'll try to be as fair as possible. There are no targets in Puerto Rico. Anyways, I'm gonna be incredibly irresponsible and give you a raw, opinionated, non-factual in any sort of way prediction on the card prices. Lawyers, don't cook me. I'm protecting myself, and if a judge ever takes this case, you should be dismissed and laughed at. Eevee. So the other Eevee SIR has already been confirmed to be in the Ultra Premium collection for this set. Frankly, the first time I saw this card, I was very unimpressed. It looks like a CGI, AI, MI generated Eevee model with the most boring background you could possibly think of. The Japanese card price of this Eevee is $42. My English prediction, taking into account pull rates and the price of packs in 3 months, is going to be a nice $88. Flareon, my least favorite Eeveelution SAR from this set. Obviously, I love Flareon, but compared to the other SARs, it's a little lackluster. Though I won't lie, in person, the red really pops out with the texture. Card in Japanese is currently $58. My English price prediction, a nice $97. Jolteon. So this card, I believe, has a future in the competitive side, which hasn't happened in a while with an Eeveelution card. Last I remember was from Black and White, where a Flareon will hit really hard. It's a very fitting art for Jolteon, and it's the third cheapest Eeveelution SIR at $60 in Japanese. Now for the English, it's a little bit surprising. I do think this one will be a little bit more valuable. People will appreciate this one a lot more. I'm gonna put it at a nice $150 prediction. Vaporeon. Interesting how the original Eeveelutions always are the cheapest options. I wonder if that's purely because of the design compared to the later Eeveelutions. The Japanese version, Biblical Church Stained Glass Beauty, is sitting at $60 and $66 in Japanese, and in English, I'm gonna go ahead and put it at a nice $120, less than Jolteon, and probably because it's not gonna be as good as Jolteon in the game. And yes, playability does play a role in the card prices. Sylveon, honestly, my top third SAR in this set with the colors and the backgrounds and the nice little pose. Japanese is a nice and floral $72 for this card. The English for this, let's put it at a nice $150, right there with Jolteon in 3 months. Glaceon, of course they're together, and it's a little surprising this one is more expensive, but I'm guessing the very cute pose wins many people over. Japanese for this Iced Beauty is $83. In English, though, I'm gonna put it right there with Leafeon, maybe a little bit on top at $160. I wouldn't be too surprised if Leafeon, though, becomes more wanted. Espeon, my favorite evolution. Now, the pose, I really don't know if it fits with how majestic this Pokemon is. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of this card specifically compared to the other SIR Eevees. In Japanese, it's $96. And, let's put it a nice $210 for English. It doesn't matter what I think. Espeon is just one of the coolest ones and probably one of the best wanted evolution cards in general, so $210 for the Espeon. It's always in the shadow of the Umbreon. I still think Espeon is way cooler than Umbreon. Sylveon. I'm sorry to Umbreon lovers. Just know that my opinion doesn't really matter, and we're trying to look at the prices as objective as possible. But I still think Sylveon should take the crown for this set. Of course, it's not going to. That's just how Sylveon is so humble. Now, it's not like I'm the biggest fan of Sylveon, but you have to admit the pose, the colors, everything about this card screams actual masterpiece. It's like a portrait of the child, the smallest child in a family portrait, and you know, it's so cute, so interesting, and I just think it's the best card in this set. Anyways, Japanese for this card is $137, way above the other evolutions, and in English, I'm gonna smack a nice $280 price tag on that bad boy in 3 months. Now, of course, for the last bad boy, the one everyone cares for, the one that made a name for itself, becoming the new Charizard in the card world, Umbreon. Japanese prices have gone up like crazy for this card. Last month, it was $250. Now it's $400 market price. To give an English price for this would be wildly inappropriate, wildly irresponsible, wildly crazy. A card selling before release at over $1,000 in 3 months. This card will be about $750. There you go, boys. $750. Don't buy that Umbreon for over $1,000. Wait until it gets to this level. Anyways, guys, again, this is all just random guessing. The cards could be $100 more or a couple of dollars less. I might even be lowballing them. Definitely depends on how much Pokemon prints this stuff in the next 3 months and the next year in general. I'm sure most of everyone was probably asking for the opinions on the evolutions, but if you want me to give an unfiltered, raw prediction of the rest of the set, like the other 22 SIRs and the Master Balls, which Master Balls, some of them are gonna go crazy, let me know in the comments. And with this, I hope you guys have a grand old time opening Pokemon cards. Try some Korean Eevee heroes. Try some other languages. You know, they're really not that different from English, and they're much cheaper in like Thai, Korean, Chinese. You know, those are great alternatives. There's even a Korean Terrestrial Festival. If you guys want to spend some money and like me to open some cards for you, again, make sure to visit my live streams. I try to stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. See you guys then. Little Pups out.